TG Geeks, CoKoConcast, Episode 1, August 30th, 2019.
Let me guess. We're cuckoo for CoKoCon.
We're cuckoo for CoKoCon. Hello and welcome to this CoKoConcast from TGGeeks.com, where Ben and Keith, the Two Gay Geeks, talk about all aspects of geekdom and nerdery. Sci-fi, comics, film, horror genre, you name it, we talk about it. I'm Keith Lane, and we're coming to you from the mobile TG Squared Studios in lovely Phoenix, Arizona, the Doubletree Hotel at Metro Center.
And I'm Ben Raggington, just wondering how you could feel so up and peppy right now.
I don't know, but I am.
It's your podcast voice.
It's my podcast voice and attitude.
Oh, that's it. Okay, so that's why I'm failing so miserably. I don't have the podcast attitude at the moment.
Here we go. Well, we welcome you to CoKoCon 2019 at the Doubletree Hotel in Phoenix, Arizona. For those first-time listeners, we bring you the news and maybe gossip, not salacious gossip, just the fun stuff, as well as some highlighted events for the day and our highlights from the previous day, because we're going to be doing this every day of the con. So this being the first day of the con, we're going to just kind of go over some stuff, telling you what CoKoCon is. It's a traditional science fiction fantasy con in Phoenix, Arizona, which will run the Labor Day weekend for the second year. This year is 2019, the second year. They'll be hosting guests of honor, an art show, dealer's room, gaming, filk, room parties, you name it.
They're doing it.
Yeah, they're doing it. As with all sci-fi cons, the heart of the event will be the con suite, which this year is Suite 317. All members are welcome to visit for free food and drink and conversation.
I see what you just did there. That's clever.
The hours of operation for several of the items. Let's see, we've got A is the art show, runs from 6 to 8 p.m. on Friday. The con suite is from 4 p.m. to 12 a.m. The dealer's room is open 6 a.m. or 6 p.m. Yeah, 6 a.m. 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. No, 6 p.m. to 8 p.m.
People aren't even here yet.
Exactly. And the gaming starts at 11 a.m.
That does not surprise me.
On Friday. The programming starts at 5 to 11 p.m. and registration starts at 4 until 8 p.m. So be sure and get here, register, do all that kind of neat stuff by 4 p.m. If you want to come and game in the, I think it's in the Lantana room, you can come do that.
I think that's where it was last year, too.
Until you get to go down and register. At this point, we'd have a little recap, but we don't have anything to recap because
unless we talk about last year.
Unless we talk about last year, but yeah. And we always want to highlight one of the charities on each one of these podcasts. We're going to highlight a charity, a guest of honor, and some other things. So this charity is Children First Academy of Phoenix. The Children First Academy is a charter school with the goal to provide services directed toward poverty level and homeless children in grades K through 8. Their buses drive 450 miles each day all over the Phoenix Valley, and the school provides services that go beyond the responsibilities of regular schools by providing the children and their families with services such as medical and dental assistance, clothing, including socks and shoes, food, personal hygiene items, and school supplies.
They'll be collecting books to distribute to homeless children. This donation will stock the school library. Well, that's good because books are always a nice thing. The age ranges will vary, but we would particularly like to see juvenile fiction.
Yes,
young adult, and we'll do slightly younger than young adult to young adult.
Yeah.
Like that. I mean, because that fiction is lots of fun. It's a great way to hook kids into books, I think. Anyway, please take some time to clear your shelves and closets of unwanted books and help a child.
Yeah, hygiene items are also greatly needed. You could throw in any soap and shampoo you might have picked up at any hotels. And backpacks. They're always in need of backpacks. The highlighted local guest of honor is Emily Davenport. 9 of her novels were published in the U.S. by NAL Penguin Rock under 3 pen names. She has also been published in the UK, Italy, and Israel.
Oh, goodness.
Wow.
She gets around.
Yeah, and they're available on Amazon. Her most recent novels are from Tor, Medusa Uploaded, and Medusa in the Graveyard. Her short stories were published in Asimov's SF Magazine and Full Spectrum Anthology. There's several readers voted her a Boomerang Award, and she blogs at msjoiedeweird.com.
Wow.
And the other thing, we got a bunch of fan tables this year.
Some of these look really
so I'm going to let you
interesting.
take that.
Okay, first off, Lego is a big thing. It has been since I know that
since I was a child.
Well, since I was a kid too.
Yeah.
But it has really caught on to where adults love it.
Yep. Exactly.
And there will be the Cactus Brick. It's an Arizona Lego user group. They will have a table here. I think that's really cool. This one I'm really curious about. The First United Church of Cthulhu.
All hail Cthulhu.
All hail Cthulhu. All hail the Elder God. I'm really curious about that one. I want to know what's going on there.
I want to see. I want to kind of run by it and glance sideways at it.
I want to take a look to see what's happening.
I don't want to be absorbed into that, though.
It could be fun. I don't know. I wouldn't mind necessarily. I'm trying to be funny. I want to observe it from a distance and kind of see, maybe talk to somebody and kind of get a feel for what they're all about.
Yeah.
But I think it's really cool that we're having some Lovecraft represented at the con. I think that's great. Also, there's going to be Heroes United of Arizona. I'm sure what that's supposed to be about.
It's the their cosplay of the heroes. I think, or is that Avengers? Maybe, I don't remember. So
we'll find
out tomorrow.
And also Joshua Tree Feeding Program. You've heard us talk a lot about them. So yes, of course, they will be here as well. MaricopaCon
is going to have a fan table. Yeah.
What is MaricopaCon?
It's a con in Maricopa.
Oh, thank you. Okay, I should have known. The Phoenix Astronomical Society does not surprise me. They always have some fun things going on here.
Well, since Dr. David Williams.
I was going to say Dr. David Williams will be here. I mean, he's
a staple.
Yeah, of course he is. And then also the Royal Manticoran.
It's actually a stapler.
Right. The Royal Manticoran Navy will also have a table here.
And we have some exciting programming for Friday. The gaming starts at 11 on the second floor in the Lantana Room. Registration opens at 4, as does the Con Suite. Art show and dealer's room open at 7. Programming at 5 p.m. Coloring for fun for everyone in the Bougainvillea room. And then there's a science fact versus myth.
That could be fun.
And then selling yourself.
It's not that way.
Author branding for fun and profit. And examining the mad in mad science. At 6:30, we got the CoKoCon kickoff, the program overview in the Canyons room, and our favorite AIs from HAL 9000 to Murderbot.
How dare they counter-program those?
Yeah, I don't know.
That would be fun. I would love to attend both of those, obviously.
Yeah.
And then at 7:30, Star Party in the Courtyard. Well, of course. I mean, if the Phoenix Astronomical Society is going to
do
be
it inside?
Well, no, unless they want to look at the walls or look at the lamps inside. I mean, that's the only thing I can think of. And in all seriousness, though, we've had the pleasure. I don't know if it was the Phoenix Astronomical Society or not.
I don't
recall, but it might have been. But years ago, long time ago, there was a big event going on. In addition to there being a lunar eclipse, I believe Comet Hale-Bopp was coming through at the same time.
Yeah.
And we went way the heck out into the desert.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like 35, 40 minutes outside of the fringe of the city
Yeah.
in order to be able to escape all the light pollution. And I remember that we had the greatest time.
Yeah, I
It was
think
fantastic.
that area is kind of the middle of town now.
Probably, which is really sad. That's why they're doing it here.
Yes.
Anyway, so yes, we have the start party in the courtyard. The Apocalypse Later road shows at the same time.
Al is going to be running that. He's going to have some great shorts.
I'm surprised he's doing that on Friday.
Yeah, well.
That's a bit of a shock, but hey, I'm game. Also, are you smarter than a serial killer?
Aha.
Well,
It's a quiz show.
it's a quiz show, and I would say probably yes, because I intend to be at the Apocalypse Later Roadshow. But also, they're going to be doing this at the same time. Dr. Horrible sing-along. Oh, are you looking for your rim shot?
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm here all night.
Yeah.
And then the Dr. Horrible sing-along. That's always fun, too. And I would say the Dr. Horrible sing-along. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yes. Try the steak. The Dr. Horrible sing-along. That's always fun. If you ever attended one of those, and I have to add that I think the music in Dr. Horrible is absolutely amazing.
Yeah. At 8 p.m., they have Twisted Tropes, writing the stale tropes like unicorns and vampires in new ways, and casing the cover. It's a podcast show. They're going to do a live recording.
Okay, no, I'm curious.
They talk about the covers of books and what were the authors thinking sometimes.
Is that what is that really what they are?
Yeah, they talk about the covers of books. Yep. 8:30 is Open Filking. Hooray! And then at 9 p.m., Unwrapping the Victorian Lady.
Man, with all that clothing?
Yeah, I know. It could take hours.
I know, kidding.
And at the movies, 18 plus.
Okay, I want to know what that's all about.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure it's not much. It's probably just has naughty words.
Oh, is that it?
Instead of naughty pictures.
Is that all?
Probably. Anyway.
And they're making it for 18 plus?
Yeah.
Oh, good grief.
And that's all the programming that we have today. So, let's see here. What are we doing next? I don't recall.
Well, we were supposed to do feedback, but there isn't any.
Well, I don't know. We'll see what we're doing. Oh, there we are. There's the feedback. Let's try the feedback.
But there is no feedback. Because this is the first one.
Why did I play that then?
Well, I don't know.
Because I have to. That's my job.
Oh, it's your OCD. You have to play those buttons down the row.
Yes. If we have feedback, and we welcome your feedback on this episode or any previous episodes, remember you can comment on our Facebook page. You can comment on our YouTube episodes because we're going to post this up on YouTube. You can comment on Twitter, and you can comment at tggeeks.com. And when you do that, please play
nice.
Well, I don't know. Do we have anything else to talk about for this episode?
No.
No. Well,
really. Well, it's the first one. There's not a lot to talk about at the moment, except to say that I'm really excited about this. I think. Well, I mean, we talked about this when we had Hal.
Yeah.
When we interviewed him.
Yeah.
I mean, as fun as last year's CoKoCon was, this one looks really good.
Really a lot.
I mean,
of
as
fun.
far as fan-run cons go, I'm very impressed with some of the programming that we got going on here.
Yeah. Well, and then we're also familiar with it now. So.
Well, that too, but
you know.
it's just that there seems to be more going on now. I mean, just from the Friday aspect of it, there are a number of things here that I very much want to do. Yeah. And sadly, some of them are going to be conflicting, so that kind of stinks. But other than that, I'm really pleased with everything that they've got going on so far. So it will be very fascinating to find out how the rest of this convention is going to go.
Absolutely. And you can find this CoKoConcast at tggeeks.com, as well as on Facebook, Twitter, and our YouTube channel. That's about it for this episode of CoKoConcast. See you next time. Thanks for listening. Please be kind always.
Cheers.